Welcome back to the LS400 project, part 14. Look at that, the orange glow of death. Ooh. Only comes on after the first drive when you've disconnected the battery. Once it's been on, you've ignitioned off and back on again, it doesn't come on again. So, yeah. The Toyo BD1 says it's a knock sensor and both O2 sensors, which is a bit odd, because they all seem to be functioning fine. It did transpire that I had the TPS set wrong when I switched up to the 91, but I reset that and now we haven't got a misfire at idle, so really happy. If you look, you can see the Toyo BD1 Bluetooth device plugged into the engine diagnostic socket. That is a godsend, I'm telling you. If you want to know more about that, ask me in the comments. I made the first cut on the wheel arches. Look at this. That is here. Just cut that little section. Distinctly easy to see. That's the section I just cut out. I did another bit, and that's what we've got there. Oh, it's scary, man. This is scary. There's no going back from this. No going back. Oh, Jesus. Well, this is where you see that little bit of rust that I thought was just clean metal there. Well, I guess that bit was, because it was behind all this, the way the real, oh, look at that, it's gone. It's gone. But it only goes back to there, so that's okay. Damn. I really need the bumper off for this, ideally. I was just gonna, I was just gonna cut this lip off and have a look, and then so I'm thinking to do is cutting this and just knocking it up, joining it on to this, and just welding it onto that. Really, just welding that round. Maybe I could go a little bit more if I need to. Guess it all depends on. Yeah, stuff, doesn't it? But that means I can go lower with a bigger offset, a lower offset wheel. I don't know how I feel about this area. It is pretty much entirely covered up with the door. So, let's just get in there, cut it. Let's just do it. Let's just get on. Let's cut it. We've started now. There's no going back. Let's just cut. Let's cut. I did it. And there's a hell of a lot of foam in there. It's going to cause a problem when it comes to welding. How flimsy that is. That's flimsy. That is solid. So that could be an issue too. So I was just gonna, I'll just tap that up to meet this, but I don't think that's gonna work. So that's the kind of gap that we had pretty much all the way around. Probably it was probably less than that, to be fair. It was probably like close to that tyre, but now it's quite far away from the tyre. That's quite far away. I'm gonna have to trim this down. When you put the arch on, looks alright. It looks alright. I want to drive it now. I've only got one big wheel on, so taking out that little section there, just to take any sharp edges away, and I just hammered that over just for now because I'm interested to put the wheel on and just see what it's like just around the block. What we need to do now is to ascertain whether it hits. It's not sharp anymore, so I think I'll know about it if we hit it. Oh, she sounds good, doesn't she? Falling over. I mean, it works, doesn't it? It works. And it did catch, gotta say, it did catch. I'm going to pull the arch off and have a look where it did catch. So I've trimmed out quite a bit. Looks rough, I know, but I'm gonna clean all the edges up. Weld that to that, but I'm gonna just tack that in there because I had to shot that out as well. So I've taken another 20 odd mil out of it. Yeah, you can see we're going to be welding that edge up in there, and just in case, always good to have a bit of water on the job. Don't judge me, don't judge me. I said don't judge me. You're judging me, aren't you? Look, I am not a professional welder. I'm not even a welder, let's put it that way. Yeah, don't worry about that. Let's not go any further up there. Okay, it's stuck together. That rear quarter is stuck to the inner arch again. Also, there's those gaps to sort out, and yeah, as you can see, I've used rust bullet to the full in there, just to clean it up a bit. So it is stuck together. Yeah, I reckon that Black Raptor bed liner might be a good option for the bodywork now. So anyway, I'm just going to pop the wheel on a little bit more precise this side. You can see what we're cutting out there. It's quite a big area, this much, because I don't really want to have to lift it other than what the tyres give, and that's as far as the other side, and it's good. It doesn't rub anymore. So I haven't got anything in the back, no people or anything. It's going to be a death cart one day, just saying. So I took the bumper off today just to make things a little easier. I've put on some seam sealant, so now we can attack this side. May as well leave that wheel there, it's far enough out of the way as it is.
let's get cutting. I've done one cut up there and a second cut just on the arch itself to separate the inner and outer arches. Just gotta make just a chop across here, and this should just come out. So as you can see, this is also glued. Where we had rust on the other side, we've got not rust. Makes a change. That's so heavy. This is why these cars are so heavy. This is thick steel. So again, I need to unpick these spot welds because I need to cut them back. I need to cut them back here so I can bring this part up to meet this, and yeah. Oh, you boys, you like to tuck, but I'm just old school really. I like big fat wheels and wide arches. So as you can see, I'm taking 3 inches out of there. That's a lot at the highest point. Cutting 3 inches. You can see the strengthening piece up there. You can see where it was spot welded to this, and I've can't find my spot weld drill, so that's off, and then I can tackle these on, trim off the excess, and it should be somewhere near. So there we go. We're all tacked up. Just put some rust bullet on it initially to protect it from the rust, from the ginger. Yeah, so we should clear at that. 3 inches of reduced arch. It's really hot. I'm not used to this heat over here. Well, she conquered the first bit of off-roading, no problem. Now you can't really call this off-roading, it's just a bit of grass. But anyway, nice ducktail spoiler on there, isn't it? So put the stock wheels on the front again because they're a higher profile and they lift it up a little bit. I reckon we need some 20mm spacers on the back of there. And then we can really poke those tyres. So yeah, I've still got some work to do. Sort that paint out, sort that paint out, put the bumper back on. You can't even see me, can you? That's a bit better. Let's have a look. So much fell off? Don't think it has. It's alright.
go over this real horrible road, and it's all right. So I'm about 5 miles an hour out on the speedo, under reading. Let's put it in power mode. Bloody hell. A bit gingerly on the right hand bends because that off by braking, that's it. Brake round the corner, that's the way. Third gear, second gear. Hell. $60 miles an hour. Accelerate going round the right hand bend. That's not a good idea. She's rubbing a bit. Just put some fuel in it, so another 20 kilos in the back's not going to help, is it? On hard acceleration, you can feel it, but only on the left side. Getting some looks though, getting some tension. That one side rubbing. What a pain in the arse. Bit bumpy that, isn't it? Gearing's gone out the window. Can't see in my mirror because there's a camera now. Speedo says 60, sat-nav says 65. That is terrible, that isn't it? Sorry about the jitteriness. Just trying this out for the first time. Not late to pick the kids up from school at all. We're on time. And where it was rubbing. Just there. And just there. So that's easy enough to sort out. Next time, we'll finally sort this exhaust out so it doesn't blow anymore at the front. And yeah, I broke that. And other stuff. Lots of other stuff.